Hello, this is John Armwood, and I'm back with Senior Tech Tips. And today we're going to be looking at some of the Google smart home devices. And what is a smart home device? Quite simply, it's something that can help you around the home to bring information to your fingertips real easily. It can control devices that have a smart home ability built into them, and it can provide you with information that you need. You can set reminders, all sorts of things. Whatever that you use Google for, if you use Google, you can do with that device. Plus, you have access to lots of information on the internet. And I'm going to reach back around and I'm going to grab the first device, which is a Google Home Mini. And I think this is the device that most people, if they don't have a smart home device, should start with. It's very similar to the Amazon Alexa Dot. I prefer the Google ecosystem because it has access to me to more information. And we'll start with the basics and move forward. Please listen to how I speak to the smart home device, to the Home Mini, because that is the thing that people initially have to get used to. I have to use the command word, and you'll hear it right away. Hey Google, what time is it?
4:07.
Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Brookhaven, Georgia, it's currently 73.
Hey Google, what's the forecast?
In Brookhaven, Georgia today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 73 and a low of 53.
Hey Google, will it rain this weekend?
No, rain is not expected this weekend in Brookhaven, Georgia. The forecast is 73 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny.
Hey Google, who was the 14th President of the United States?
Franklin Pierce was the 14th President of the United States.
Hey Google, what years did Franklin Pierce serve in office?
The presidential term of Franklin Pierce is from March 4, 1853 to March 4, 1857.
Hey Google, when is your birthday?
It's hard to tell because I update so often, so feel free to wish me a happy birthday whenever you like.
Yeah, you can do a lot of silly things with the Google Mini. And believe me, I like to do them. Besides getting information, weather, setting reminders, adding things to your shopping list. Hey Google, add seltzer water to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added seltzer water to your shopping list.
You can also do things like set calendar events and other things by just asking Google to put them to your calendar. And you can have fun. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Why are chemists bad at playing pranks? They lack the element of surprise.
Now, I'm a big science fiction and Star Trek fan, so I like to ask Star Trek type questions. Hey Google, resistance is futile.
Resistance is never futile. If Locutus could break free, so can you.
Now, by saying locutus, what Google really means is locutus. Google is pronouncing it wrong. That was Captain Picard from Star Trek Next Generation's name given to him by the Borg, who were from Next Generation on forward in the timeline, were the Federation's greatest enemy. And they finally got away from them in the Voyager series. But I'd like to see, at this point, I'd like to do a comparison between the Google Mini and the Amazon Alexa, because this same question is a very funny question, and Alexa has a very different answer. And I have an Amazon Echo Dot right here. Alexa, resistance is futile.
I have nothing to say to you, and I will resist you with my last ounce of strength.
So there are many, many things that both of these devices can do. As you can see, I have the Alexa plugged into a pair of old Logitech speakers I had laying around, which is wonderful. So that's a good way of really improving the sound, which you can't do with the Google Mini. Now, the Google also has another device called the Google Home, which is here, which is basically the same as the Google Mini, so I'm not going to demonstrate it, and it does exactly the same things. So it's just larger and a little more expensive. It has a better quality speaker, but the speaker is not great. And they have another one which is even larger and kind of expensive. It's like $300. This one runs around $130. And again, the Mini runs around $49. And on Black Friday, it probably will come down to around $39. Now we're going to look at one more device in a second. So we'll be right back. We're now in my kitchen, and we're standing in front of the Lenovo Google display, which has Google Assistant built into it. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
The temperature in Brookhaven, Georgia right now is 73.
Hey Google, what's the forecast?
Today in Brookhaven, Georgia, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 73 and a low of 53 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey Google, what is the population of the Atlanta, Georgia metropolitan area?
Atlanta's metro population is 5,789,700.
And hey Google, what's the population of the New York City metropolitan area?
20.3 million people. According to Wikipedia, the MSA definition is titled the New York, Newark, Jersey City, New York NJPA Metropolitan Statistical Area and includes a population of 20.3 million people by 2017 census estimates, roughly 1 in 16 Americans and nearly 7 million more than the second-place Los Angeles metropolitan area in the United States.
Okay, with the home display, one of the most important features is it can show you things and give you directions, like cooking recipes. Hey Google, how do I make Korean bulgogi?
Sure, here are some recipes.
And let's look at it a little bit more closely. And let's pick the one. Tasting table. And you see, you can page through it and look at pictures. Or if you're really starting cooking, you don't want to page anymore, you can hit start cooking, or you can say, hey Google, start cooking.
There are 13 ingredients. You can ask for the next ingredient or skip to the instructions. The first ingredient is 3 cups water.
Hey Google, skip to instructions.
There's 7 steps. I'll read them one by one.
Hey
When
Google,
you're ready
stop.
to hear more.
As you can see, the visual aspect gives you a great advantage when you're doing things like cooking in the kitchen. This device is a little more expensive. It lists for $249, but right now at the time of this video, it's selling at Costco if you're a Costco member for $199. So that's a great deal. It's 10 inches. It has a speaker on the side. It doesn't have any output for other speakers. None of the Google devices do. But you can cast other information to it. Like on this device, you can do things like, hey Google, play MSNBC on YouTube TV.
Alright, here's MSNBC on YouTube TV.
And it's getting ready to start playing. So Deadline White House, it's ready to go. Hey Google, play Senior Tech Tips on YouTube.
Here's what I found on YouTube.
And there you see my channel. Hey Google, stop. So, as you can see, there are a lot of things you can do with the Google Smart Displays. I'm now sitting on my living room couch. Hey Google, play CNN on living room TV.
Sure, playing CNN from YouTube TV on living room TV.
Strategic interest that you don't have a
So you
blank check to do
see,
anything you would
hey
like.
Google,
This is a game.
turn off living room TV. So as you see, we can use the home mini, the home, or the display to turn off or turn on our TVs. So that's something that's very useful to seniors. I hope this video has shown you that smart home devices, and particularly the Google Home smart devices, are very, very useful, especially for us seniors. I mean, we can turn on and turn off our TVs. We can ask the weather forecast. We can ask for information. We can ask it medical information. We can ask it health information. We can ask it information about what foods are good for what conditions we may have. We can ask it anything. And technology is not just for 20-somethings, 30-somethings, or our grandkids. It's for all of us. It's not that hard. Just because we grew up in the days of black and white TVs, no remotes for the television, rabbit ears, and fuzzy pictures, none of that matters now, because now's the time. And right now, we have a lot of tools that can make our lives both easier and enjoyable. There's nothing to fear. We just got to do it. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button. It really matters. Hit the like button below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more about more devices. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And tell your friends about it. Make comments. Write comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say about technology and what technology you would like to hear about. Alrighty, I will see you soon.